know it's a tie, but does it sort of feel like a loss a little bit?
No, not really. But at the same time, I would say, because obviously we should have won the game, Those two plays kind of, took the momentum from us, but we just got to come back to work this week, and we'll be fine.
Diontae, did you think about getting down earlier there when you fumbled, or did you think maybe you could score there?
I was just trying to make a play at the end of the day, like everybody else would do in that situation. Get the ball like that, you trying to make a play for the team, get them in a good field position. And I didn't see the guy coming behind me, so like I say, just trying to make a play and just gonna move on from it and get better. That's all I can do.
How tough was it to hold on to the ball there?
Say it again?
Was the weather, did that impact being able to?
Nah, I just gotta hold on to the ball. That's my job. Once I catch the ball, I'm turning to a running back, so I just gotta hold on to it and work on that this week, and we'll be fine.
Joe, does it feel like a loss in a way because of the circumstances?
Yeah, I think especially at the end, getting the ball into field goal range, trying to close out the game and get a win. A loss in the NFL always, a tie in the NFL always feels like a loss when you get to the locker room because you're not adding one to the win column. And it's a half game. It might make a difference at the end, but to let it slip away because you're that close definitely hurts.
There was an emphasis on missed tackles leading up to the Browns game. You guys responded holding them down. How frustrating is it to see that same problem kind of crop up today?
Yeah, it's something we have to go and execute, and it's hard to execute in the middle of the season at practice. But something we have to work on, get ourselves into those positions and take practice seriously to be able to improve on it.
Do you feel the same way about the penalties? You maybe regressed a little bit in improving that department?
Yeah, it was a sloppy game all around today. Just out there, conditions, plays, penalties on the field. I know we bring in refs into practice to try to cut down on that. We're tackling, have to just execute it and take it seriously in practice to be able to show up on Sunday.
Alex, what's the best way to describe how effective and why Detroit was with the running game?
They came out with a good plan, but we gotta handle it ourselves. We gotta come out. Ultimately, stopping the run is about whipping a man, making a tackle, and so we know that we got to be a lot better. Every one of us, you just got to look at each other in the mirror. Each of us look at each other in the mirror and just know that we can be better. But today was, unacceptable especially in our run defense, and so we know we can better and we will be better.
Mike Tomlin talked about it being more about tackling this week. I know a few weeks ago as the Seahawks, you guys talked a lot about gap integrity and being in the right assignment. Do you think it was more about tackling versus gap assignment play?
I think it's both. It's just all out effort. I think to be a great tackler, you got to give great effort, and we definitely lacked in that area today. But we know that we got to come back better, and we will come back better.
How much did having Mason in there today change the offensive plan or change what you guys wanted?
No, it was the same. It was the same thing.
Najee, on the red zone trip when you guys threw 3 straight times, it looked like at one point you kind of like put your hands out looking to the sideline. Was that you kind of calling for the ball, or was that you have miscommunication, trying to figure out what's going on?
Well, I think every running back at that situation would ask for the ball, but I'm just trying to do what's best for the team. So I guess it was just the competitive side of me, just being somewhat frustrated. But whatever's called is called. I'm going to execute it in the best way possible.
Some of the guys that we've talked to out here said that the tie kind of feels like a loss. Is this the first time that you've been involved in a tie, and what does it feel like from your perspective?
Yeah, this is the first time. I didn't know you could even tie in the NFL. I was in my mind, I was sitting on the bench ready, saying to myself, I got another quarter to go. But I guess somebody came to me and said that's it, and so I ain't never had to tie in my life before, but.